So today we're going to talk a little bit about heart health, but first a little bit about me. I'm Katelyn Shull. I'm an intern with the American Heart Association, and I am currently a student at the University of Lynchburg. So that's where I am right now. So for February, this is National American Heart Month. And so this year we launched the Go Red for Women, and one is too many, and 1 in 3 women are dying from cardiovascular disease, but losing even 1 woman is not an option. So this is a campaign brought to you by the American Heart Association and also the American Stroke Association. So to start off with our mission statement, American Heart Association's mission statement is to be a relentless force for a world of longer, healthier lives. And then our 2024 impact goal is every person deserves the opportunity for health equity by 2024. And then we will advance the cardiovascular health for all, including identifying and removing barriers to healthcare access and quality. So the Go Red for Women is a platform designed to increase women's heart health awareness and serve as a catalyst for change to improve the lives of women globally. For about 16 years, we will provide a platform for women to come together, raise awareness, fund life-saving research, advocate for change, and improve the lives of women everywhere. And that's just because of the statistics I gave earlier about it being the #1 cause of death, and then 1 in 3 women dying, which is a huge number. So this will just offer the opportunity to learn about heart disease and stroke, access the latest healthy living tips to reduce the risk and improve their overall well-being, participate in research and advocacy, share their story with others, and get involved in their local community. So it's just not all about wearing red or sharing heart health facts. It's about making a commitment to stand together and take charge of heart health as well as health of others. So for heart health, it's extremely important to understand your risk. So cardiovascular, #1 killer of women, and claims the lives of 1 in 3 women. It also kills more women than all forms of cancer combined. About 4 million stroke survivors alive today are women, and about 40% of Hispanic adult women 20 years and older have cardiovascular disease. And then cardiovascular disease claims the lives of more Black women than all forms of cancer, accidents, assaults, Alzheimer's disease combined. So it's a huge impact for women, and that's why it's just so important to spread awareness and understand your risk of having cardiovascular disease. So understanding the risk, the good news is 80% of cardiac events can be prevented if you make the right choices. And this isn't just for women, this is for males too. So moving more, eating smart, and managing blood pressure. And we're gonna get into all 3 of these things during this presentation. So some risk factors you can control, and risk factors are traits and lifestyle habits that increase your chance of disease. And so the more risk factors you have for a heart attack also increases your risk for stroke. And then the more risk factors you have altogether obviously increases your chances of having a heart attack or stroke. So some risk factors you can control are smoking, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, being overweight or obese, high blood sugar, and lack of physical activity. So it's super important to know your numbers in this as well, so you know how to control them. And then some risk factors you can't control: age, race, ethnicity, gender, family history, and then if you had a previous heart attack or stroke. So for these, it's extremely important to just talk to your healthcare provider and understand your family history. So you know if you have a higher risk factor, and then also knowing those controllable ones as well. So prevention is key to changing the outcomes. So it's important to take control and know your numbers. So there are 4 numbers that all women and males should know to take control of their heart health, which is total cholesterol, blood pressure, blood sugar, and body mass index. And your healthcare provider can hopefully provide these numbers for you and give you the range of where you fall into these. But these 4 numbers are extremely important to know. So if you have high cholesterol, what foods you can eat to lower that cholesterol and all of that to help reduce your risk. So disparities persist when it comes to symptom recognition, treatment times, and even life-saving support measures. So here are just some statistics. Women having heart attacks may wait more than 30% longer than men from the moment they begin experiencing symptoms to the time they arrive at the hospital, which is a huge difference in life-saving moments. Women are less likely than men to receive bystander CPR, and female heart attack patients may have better outcomes when treated by female physicians. So these are just some statistics that we found just about the difference between women and males while experiencing a heart attack and receiving treatment. So besides knowing your risk and how to manage it, it's important to know the warning signs of a heart attack and stroke. You should know the warning signs so you can get help right away, either for yourself or someone close to you. So some heart attacks are sudden and intense, but most of them start slowly with mild pain or discomfort. Following are some of the signs that can mean a heart attack is happening. And if you have any of these signs, call 911. Do not wait. Get to the hospital. So some signs are uncomfortable pressure, squeezing, fullness, or pain in the center of your chest, pain or discomfort in one or both arms, the back, neck, jaw, or stomach, shortness of breath with or without chest discomfort, other signs such as breaking out in cold sweat, nausea, or lightheadedness. So heart attack warning signs, as with men, women's most common heart attack symptom is chest pain or discomfort, but women are somewhat more likely than men to experience some of the other common symptoms, particularly shortness of breath, nausea, vomiting, and back or jaw pain. So this could also explain why women wait to see treatment compared to men. So the warning signs of a stroke include sudden numbness or weakness of the face, arm, or leg, especially on one side of the body, sudden confusion or trouble speaking or understanding, sudden trouble seeing in both eyes, sudden trouble walking, dizziness or loss of balance or coordination, and then severe headache with no non-cause. And the acronym FAST, which is shown, is an easy way to recognize and respond to the warning signs of a stroke. F standing for face drooping, A, arm weakness, S, speech difficulty, T, time to call 911. And stroke, like a heart attack, is a medical emergency. So when you or someone is having any of these symptoms, please call 911 and try to get to the hospital as soon as possible. So the journey to better health. Only 1 in 5 U.S. women are getting the recommended amount of physical activity under federal guidelines. About 50 million women have hypertension in the U.S., and about 45% of U.S. deaths caused by heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes are due to poor dietary habits. So these are 3 controllable risk factors that you can control. Getting the right recommended physical activity, which is about 30 minutes a day, and then just eating healthy and having variety in that diet is super important. So that's why the American Heart Association has launched the Journey to Better Health. This program provides you the opportunity to learn about moving more, eating smart, and managing your blood pressure. And there's a whole bunch of different paths provided. And it's a step-by-step blueprint to help make these heart-healthy habits a simple part of your daily routine. And for more information about this, you can go to that link, and I can also put that in the chat afterwards as well. So the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women's Movement and Virali's Project Baseline has joined forces to launch Research Go Red. And this initiative is calling on women across the United States to contribute to health research, and this aims to empower women to contribute to their health research and collectively unlock the power of science to find new ways to treat, beat, and prevent heart disease in women. So you can, by joining this, you can choose to contribute through clinical research, surveys, focus groups, and more. Be the first to know when studies matching your preferences open. Test new technologies to help shape the future of disease management and care as well. So joining Research Go Red, you get exclusive access to updates, thought leaders, and community events. Ultimately learn about your own heart health and help improve health for all. And again, there's a link that I can also drop in the chat. And then this is just a short little video, just explaining Go Red for Women and hearing from real life women who have struggled with cardiovascular disease. So.
What would I do if I had more time?
Wow.
If I had more time, I'd call my grandma back. I miss her.
I'd go straight to the studio and dance my little heart out.
I would take up the guitar again because I have always wanted to be a rock star.
I would love to spend more time laughing.
I'd empower women to move.
I would do more of what I want to do and less of what I have to do.
If I had more time, I'd give it all to her.
If I had more time.
If I had more time.
If I had more time.
In 2008, at the age of 37, I suffered a heart attack, and I never saw it coming.
At 10, I was diagnosed with dilated cardiomyopathy, and at 22, I had a heart transplant.
Thanks to research funded by the American Heart Association,
so many of us have been given more time
with our families, more time with our dreams, and more time to accomplish the things that cardiovascular disease tried to take from us.
And we're not going anywhere.
So that is just a short little video from real life women just explaining why they joined Go Red and having more time to do that. Okay, so I encourage you to join the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women movement and help raise awareness, inspire action, save more lives. And by joining, you're uniting the mission to prevent heart disease and stroke in women and making a commitment to stand together and take charge of your own heart health and that of others. And so we just want to end with your voice matters. We all have the power to make a difference by speaking out for policies that help build healthier communities and healthier lives. And I want to jump back to some ways to improve your exercise and healthy eating, like while in quarantine and while being at home, because I know that can be difficult, especially during COVID. So for exercising, it's just important to get up. If you're working from home, get up out of your chair, even just doing like squats, walking up and down the stairs, doing some jumping jacks for 5 minutes, just any way to get your heart rate up just a little, even if it's just like for 5 minutes. Anything is better than none. And then for healthy eating, the American Heart Association found that just having different colors in your diet can help. And then also planning out grocery store runs. And now that you can do grocery stores online as well, just planning that out and having those meals and trying to cut out fast food is extremely important. And I just want to thank you all for joining today before we close this. And then we would like to mention that you can continue your heart health journey and help others in your community, and each of us have the power to do this. So it's extremely important to understand your risk, understand the symptoms, and know when a heart attack or stroke is happening and get to the hospital immediately. And we encourage everyone to be active in the Empowered to Serve movement. And you can help us draw communities together on a path to building a sustainable culture of life. And you can sign up as well if you'd like to be an ambassador on that link. So we appreciate your thoughts. And if you have any questions or thoughts that you'd like to share, I'm happy to answer anything.
Thank you so much, Katelyn. That was a very informative and helpful presentation. During this part here, if anyone does have questions, it's usually easiest if you kind of raise your hand and we can bring you on screen, kind of spotlight you here with Katelyn so you can ask your question live. Or if you're not able to come on camera, just drop your question into the chat. Katelyn, I am wondering if we can make your presentation available for the folks.
Yes, we can.
Okay, excellent, fantastic. As well as this recording of it?
Yes.
Fantastic. There's a lot of people who really benefit from that, who can't make the meetings and like to share the valuable information presented here. So with that said, does anyone have any other questions to bring to Katelyn?
Katelyn, I have just a quick thought. Is there a way, like, because you just mentioned about eating and exercise, and of course it is very important. Is there any way, or does the Heart Association have like a preferred diet or an exercise plan that we can share with our group so that they actually have access to, you know, what they should be eating and how they should be exercising to improve heart health?
Yes, we do. So I think on one of those links, which I will share, it's actually like a whole step-by-step like dietary thing. And then I know in February they were giving out free cookbooks, which I don't know if that's still happening, but it might be if you sign up. And then there's a whole bunch of things on our website with just exercising plans, but I know on our website there's a lot about the eating healthy.
Great. And do we have your website? Can you drop that in the chat for us, Paul? Also, I want to just make a side note on this. You know, heart health is also brain health. So the diet that they recommend for heart health also helps with our cognitive function. So it's kind of a twofold. So I encourage everyone to, if you are looking to make a change, and I hope you are, if you feel that you do not eat well, to do that, because it's good for our long-term health as we age. So
yeah, and on that note too, I recently stopped eating processed foods. I walk right by the freezer aisle now. I don't stop.
Yes, processed foods. Thank Andrew. That is a huge, like, they say you should shop the outside of a grocery store, not the inside of a grocery store. So processed foods are horrible for folks. I mean, they really are. And, you know, I'm a big non-processed food eater myself. So
it's made a difference.
Okay,
thanks for sharing that.
I have a question for you. Are you training the CPR class, or you are just an educator? I mean, just teaching them about the heart failure and the consequences if you don't change your lifestyle? That's the question I have for you.
We also do CPR classes. I know that some that we offer are in person, and then we also have a online training as well right now.
Oh, okay. I was just asking, wondering, because like I said, I trained the CNA program, and then we also train the CPR with American Heart Associations. And then it's part of our program because the folks has to go out there with that credential that they can rescue anybody in the senior community. Okay, thank you for your information.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions for Katelyn? Katelyn, thank you so much for being here today. I really, really appreciate it. And definitely check out the website and see if you can get, you know, just get some ideas on how to improve your health, because, you know, we all want to live as long as we can. At least I hope we do. So.